Hello everybody, today I'm going to introduce you a plugin for my Neovim setup that I wrote. I extended one, and the initial work was done by Gerald under the name of AI.nvim, but I forked it and I extended it with several features. First step of extension that I made is to use Google Gemini and ChatGPT as the LLMs to use. And the second extension I did is to introduce system instructions. And we are going to demonstrate it in this video. So first of all, if you want to install it, you have to put this content into your configuration file if you are using lazy.nvim. If you are using another package manager, the configuration will be similar to this, but I think you won't be lost. So when you use this plugin, you configure it to have several prompts. So you have a comment, you have to set up a comment, and the instruction template. The instruction template is the thing you say, act as a vanilla JavaScript developer, for example, and format your answer with Markdown. This is to ensure that the answer is not a text, a simple text only, or HTML or anything. It's Markdown. Then we have the prompt. We will see the results and several options. So all these options are documented in the table below. But for a first use, you have to configure a prompt. Well, let's see the file in the plugin in action. So, for example, I opened a file which is part of the codeai.nvim plugin, which is the name I gave it. If, for example, I want an explanation on what does the m.setup function do, I have to write the so I have to write a comment, for example, this explain me what does the m.setup function do. As you see, I have Copilot enabled, so Copilot helps me to write the question. Then I have to select it all and then type the command AILUA Neovim plugin, and then I just enter. So this is going to query the LLM for that, and I will have an answer from Gemini and ChatGPT because I have enabled both. We have to wait a bit because of latency, network latency, and also many things. So we will have the mSetup function is the main entry point, blah 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 blah, and it breaks down the things. So this is Gemini answer, and then you have ChatGPT option merging, yeah, and you can it's a buffer, so you can well, you can select several texts, you can yank and paste it, you can do many things. So you can also ask for a proposal of improvement. If I close this, propose me a modified version of it that would be more efficient. For example, you can have this. So, sorry, the GAILUA Neovim plugin. And then Gemini and ChatGPT will answer you with a new code. We have to wait as usual. Yeah. Okay. The modified. The provided system is already quite efficient, so you can make things. So this is what Gemini proposed me, and you have. I have to wait for ChatGPT answer. The can be optimized, and it is going to propose optimization. And as you can notice, the output has been formatted in with Markdown, and this buffer is set up to be in Markdown mode. So this is the first usage of the Gemini, the plugin with simple text. Now I have also extended it in order to use and to give context. For example, if I use the .ai config file, let's open it. So here I have an AI config file with globe patterns. I am going then with this configuration, I'm going to instruct the plugin to provide all LUA file as context before before the prompt. So let's just demonstrate it. So I'm going to enable it by renaming it to just AI config, like this. And then if I enable it, I can launch a command which is AI list scanned files. So here, when I prompt the AI, I am going to provide the context of the file. So I'm going to send in a multi-turn, in a multi-turn conversation, I'm going to provide the content of AI config, this, and these files. And a total of 25 kilobytes of file will be sent to the model in order to provide me an answer. All right, so this is a comment that just displays the amount of data that will be sent to the model. This is useful because as you pay on the volume and the size of data you send to the model, this is a good thing to know what is sent to the model. Imagine you are going to send 1 gigabyte of data. It will cost you a lot, so you have to know in advance that this prompt will be expensive. So when I know what files are going to be sent, and you can also ensure that there is no confidential such as a key, API key, or password, or anything. You are going to send it to the model. With these files, I list them. I know that there is no sensitive information to be sent, and this is important. But anyway, you sent your code. So if your code is sensitive, don't send it. Okay, so I close it. And if I just prompt with the plugin, I say AI LUA Neovim plugin. Yeah, and I say, tell me, propose me more actions. Say, I want to improve my code. Propose me actions in order to reduce redundancy, redundant code in this project. So propose me actions in order to reduce redundant code in this project. It is going to analyze all the files. Well, I have some problem with the agent, but it's not a real big problem. What is it doing right now? It's sending the context. It's sending all the files, and at the last prompt, it asks the question to propose me actions. So I wait for the answer, and this is ChatGPT answer. To reduce, centralize some function, foo. So you have it has taken all the content of my files, and it proposes me several things. So for example, it proposes me a utils.lua file where I put this code, and then yeah. So it's a quite useful plugin. So I had a problem with Gemini API call, but when it works like this. What was the problem with that? The problem was that if I have tons of files to send to the model, the plugin itself was not able to send it because of size limitation in callbacks and in argument passing inside Neovim. So I had to develop an agent, and Neovim is just sending the prompt, the data chunk by chunk to the model. So the agent is a kind of proxy that will accumulate the data first, and then the agent, after he has accumulated the data, it will send it with one big query. If I wanted to send one big query with plenary curl, which is used here with Neovim, I encountered several errors, and I haven't been able to send a lot of data. For example, if I have a project with 20 file or 50 files, it was not possible because the plugin had to send a very huge body to the REST API of the model, and it was over the size. So I didn't find a way to do that in another way. So I created what I called an agent. And with this agent, I send the query to this agent just take, oh, sorry. This agent just takes the oh, sorry again. This agent just takes the code SRC roots.ts. So yeah, this one is okay. It takes the query from the Neovim plugin, accumulates the data, and sends it to the LLM, to the model. I guess this one has an EA config, so it is going to scan all the TS files in SRC. Okay. So if I launch the command AI list scan file, it will just scan AI HTTP client TS, index.ts, and roots.ts. If I modify this file, and if I say 2 stars here in the middle, it's a globe pattern. It will, what will it do? It will also scan the model star.ts files, all the TS files in model, and all the TS files in repository. Okay, so this is the context I sent. And for example, I quit it. And for example, here it's a TypeScript project, so AI TypeScript backend propose me actions on the code in order to reduce duplication. So here I'm going to, for that, field candidate null value. Okay, there's a problem, but I guess I just need to restart the agent, but it's not a problem. And here I will wait for the answer of ChatGPT because Gemini was not working. Okay, so it has analyzed all the files that I gave, and it proposed me to create a file, repository utils, which is the common, and a factory, yeah, and modify the src roots.ts because I gave the contents in the context. So it's going to propose me a modified version of my file. So this is the plugin. This is not a real conversational one. You don't have it's a one-shot conversation, so it doesn't store the previous interaction, but it can be an improvement that I will make to the plugin, and yeah, maybe in the future. So I encourage you to use it and to tell me what you think about it. Thank you, everyone.